I thought Saleh was doing some good things with the Jets.
I thought so too. Yeah. Well, you go back to the...
And now he goes back and
he's San Francisco's been incredible.
He's a coordinator looking around going, I feel good.
And he's going to be a head coach again. I think that's very clear as that. He's going to have interest. There's big names out there now that are going to override him. I think that Harbaugh is a much bigger name, but I think that he's absolutely going to get another
7 jobs open.
Yeah, and he'll get an opportunity.
So what bigger names after Harbaugh are out there? And McDaniel. After that, that's 5
and I
other
think McDaniel's
jobs.
I think McDaniel will probably be a coordinator. I think he's...
I don't know about this. If Harbaugh takes the Giants job, let's say he does.
Giants job or Falcons, I think, are a good chance.
All right, but he's interviewed with the Giants, and they want him. And it sounds like, look, he's limited as to who he's talking to.
Yeah.
He wanted to talk to them.
I think the Falcons are a desired job for somebody, too. I think that's they're close.
The quarterback plays a big role in this. Giants have a quarterback.
Falcons do as well. He's getting up there in age. I think Cousins is a good quarterback. Not great, but he's good.
But Michael Penix?
No, Penix will be out most of next year. Okay. But I don't. I'm not sold on Penix.
I just don't think that's long term. That's not the right way. Cam Ward at Tennessee and Jackson Dart with the Giants make those 2 jobs appealing.
Appealing because you can develop them even more. Yeah.
Right.
The Giants have a good core too. I think Cascadaboo comes back. I think that's
right.
Yeah. Neighbors comes back. Yeah, I think they'll be all right. Brian Daboll's another one.
Brian Daboll is a guy that I think may end up as a coordinator for somebody and then become a head coach again.
Yeah.
Brian Daboll actually is a really good coach.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, I think he's a really good coach.
Yep.
Personally like Brian. The times I've been around him and talked to him because, his son Christian was the signaler on the Penn State sideline for a couple of years. And Brian's a really good coach.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm sitting there in Philadelphia and I make a move, I consider him.
I think he's up there, but I also think the question's going to be, is Todd Monken going to get a head coaching job if he isn't? Or does he go with Harbaugh if Harbaugh takes maybe the Giants job? But if he doesn't, I think he would fit perfectly in Philly.
Good.
I think the way he developed Lamar Jackson, I think Hurts clearly needs work in a lot of ways.
Greg Roman, who just got let go by the Chargers, had a lot to do with the development of Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
And the way he play called for Lamar Jackson.
Sure.
Monken's been good, not great, with some of the stuff they do with Lamar. But Lamar Jackson's problem is he keeps getting hurt.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when you play the game that
you need a guy like that to develop Hurts even more. I think Hurts has limitations. Whether he's won a Super Bowl, yes, and that excuses a lot. He still has limitations.
There's a fine line between reckless and aggressive.
Yes.
Okay. Jalen Hurts doesn't even remotely skirt the line. He is very careful with how he plays the game. And that's I think there are points where you've got to be maybe not always, but there's got to be a point where you've got to cut it loose, and because you can't. Jalen Hurts plays a very conservative quarterback
completely, and he shouldn't be. Yeah, I agree. He's a guy that should be a dual threat like he is, and he's not.
I don't blame him for sliding.
No, I don't either. But he should be a dual. I mean, he should run more. Did not run enough at all this year. 6 attempts a game as opposed to 10 the previous year. You took away, I thought, which is his big strength. You get him on the run, he's going to make better throws too. That's the other part of it. Eagles fans will always remember they made a colossal mistake with Randall Cunningham. Yeah, literally where you put him in the pocket when Rich Kotite takes over, you develop him into the West Coast offense. First freaking game, he gets hit, tears his knee.
Okay,
then he breaks his fibula at the Meadowlands.
Ray Perla. Remember Ray?
Yeah.
Great guy.
Mm-hmm.
Wrote for the Philadelphia Inquirer. Oh! You should hear him talk about Rich Kotite.
Oh, boy. I can only imagine. Eagles fans talk about Rich Kotite to this day.
Yes.
But you took away what his strength was. Yeah. Randall Cunningham is not a pocket passer. For crying out loud, you get him on the run, he's as good as anybody I've ever seen.
I know.
And Philadelphia just made a big mistake. Now, was he limited to? Yes. That's why he lost 3 playoff games in a row.
Sure.
But I don't, to me, when you limit these quarterbacks and you take their strength away, it's crazy. They did it in Atlanta with Vic. They did it in San Francisco with Kaepernick.
That's one of the great things. Let's take it closer to home.
Yeah.
Penn State.
Yeah.
Okay. Taylor Mauser
Mm-hmm.
does a great job of saying this is what we can do.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a quarterback in Rocco Beck that he knows.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Danton Lynn's reputation is, I'm going to take a look at my personnel and I'm going to tailor the defense to personnel.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is a big difference. That's why they're two great hires by Matt.
I agree.
All right. And then Lustig, of course. Keeping Lustig was a smart move. There are a lot of smart moves happening right now. I can't wait to watch this team come together.
I agree.
Can't. Thanks for listening to Sports Talk with Steve Jones. Catch the latest from me on the 7 Mountain Sports YouTube page. Find clips of the show on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook by searching up 7 Mountain Sports.